Hello students, in the last lecture of 11th standard we have seen 11th standard physics, that is we have seen what are the units, fundamental units, derived units. Next your SI system of units. SI system in how many types of how many types of fundamental units are there, how many types of supplementary units are there. Okay, so we have seen just we'll have brief note on angle and solid angle. Okay, so what is angle, what is that is plane angle, and what is solid angle. We know that the SI unit of plane angle is nothing but radian, right? And the SI unit of solid angle is nothing but steradian, okay, which is denoted by omega. Okay, so just we'll see the in brief what is plane angle. Okay, so while describing the plane angle, just I will take an part of a circle. Okay, so how I would make the definition of plane angle is the angle subtended by the arc, at the center of the circle is called as angle. What is angle? Angle subtended by the arc. Let's consider this is ds. Okay, the arc is ds and it is making an angle d theta. Okay, it is making an angle d theta and this is the radius of the circle. So I define the plane angle as the angle subtended by the arc at the center of the circle is called as angle. This angle is called as plane angle. That is, I can write it as d theta is equal to ds upon r. D theta is equal to ds upon arc, because we know the formula, that is angle is equal to arc upon radius. Angle is equal to arc upon radius. So what is the angle? D theta. What is arc? ds. And what is radius is r. Okay, so this is the angle subtended by arc at the center of the circle, that is nothing but your plane angle. Okay, so it is denoted by d theta is equal to ds upon r. Okay, next its SI unit. Its SI unit is radian. Okay, we can write it as RAD also, notation. Okay, notation as RAD. Okay, now I think you may have till 10th class you may have studied angle, how to measure. आप angle कैसे measure करते हैं? 30 डिग्री, 40 डिग्री, 50 डिग्री, 60 डिग्री एंड सो ऑन. ठीक है, मतलब आप एंगल अब तक मेजर करते आए हैं डिग्री में, बराबर है. तो आप कह रहे होंगे सर ऐसा यूनिट आप रेडियन कहाँ से आया? ठीक है, मतलब इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड जो सिस्टम है ना, उसमें हम एंगल जो है वो डिग्री में मेजर नहीं करते हुए रेडियन में मेजर करते हैं. ठीक है, तो डिग्री और रेडियन ये भानगढ़ क्या है, क्या कंसेप्ट है इसका देखेंगे. ठीक है, सो जस्ट आई विल सी दैट इफ यू आर मेकिंग एन एंगल, यहाँ से सपोज पॉइंट आया है. ओके, सो यहाँ तक पॉइंट ए टू बी. सो हाउ मच एंगल इट इज making? It is making 180 degree, right? This 180 degree is called as, or this is nothing but equal to pi radian. This is nothing but equal to pi radian. ठीक है, so you can write it as pi radian in this way, otherwise you can write simply in this way. This is the notation, that is 180 degree is equal to pi radian. ठीक है, now how, what is the conversion between degree into radian or radian into degree, or what do you mean by 1 degree? Just 1 degree लेना है तो क्या करना होगा, इस 180 को नीचे डाल दो. So pi upon 180 means 1 degree is equal to pi upon 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 degree. Okay, if I think you are not seeing this on the board, I am repeating, I am writing it once again. 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180. ठीक है, or if you want 1 radian, okay, so simply we know that 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 1 radian is equal to how much? 180 upon pi. 180 upon pi. So 1 radian is equal to 180 upon pi, 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180. You can call this as converging factor. You can call this as converging factor. 1 degree मतलब pi into 180 और 1 radian मतलब 180 degree upon pi radian. Okay, these two are said to be the converging factors. This is quite easy. You can convert degree into radian or radian into degree. और बाकी तो आपको मालूम ही होगा. मतलब 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. ठीक है, सॉरी, एंड 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. ठीक है, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. ये तो आपको कन्वर्जन मालूम ही होगा. ठीक है, इसको बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, नाउ विल गो फॉर द सॉलिड एंगल. अभी सॉलिड एंगल क्या होता है, शायद ये आपको अब तक का पहला टॉपिक है. बोल तो सॉलिड प्लेन एंगल अब तक आप ले चुके हैं. ज्योमेट्री में आई सीन सो मेनी टाइम्स, दैट इज the angle you may have taken or you may have drawn the various diagrams of geometry. It may be your rectangle, right angle, triangle and all these things. Okay, so there you are used the plane angle. But solid angle, now what is the solid angle? Solid angle, this is the first time you are learning in the 11th standard. I think in 10th standard the concept of solid angle would may have not arise to you till now. Okay, so now let's see what is solid angle. First thing, solid angle is nothing but 3D एंगल. वो कैसा एंगल है, वो 3D एंगल है, प्लेन एंगल नहीं है. प्लेन एंगल मतलब 2D एंगल है. अभी 3D मतलब क्या होता है, मैं जस्ट आप एक पेपर लेके आपको समझाऊंगा. डायरेक्टली आप ले सकते हो. ओके, इन 2D. सॉलिड एंगल मतलब ये जो आपको दिख रहा है, ये अंदर वाला पोर्शन, ये पूरा वाला पोर्शन, दिस टोटल इज नथिंग बट योर सॉलिड एंगल. ये जो आपका पूरा अंदर वाला जो कोन है, कोन में का जो पूरा एंगल है, ओके, दैट इज नथिंग बट योर सॉलिड एंगल. ठीक है, हाउ यू विल डिफाइन दिस सॉलिड एंगल, how you define the solid angle. ठीक है, I would define the solid angle as, okay, suppose this is the your surface area. ये आप देख रहे हैं डायग्राम में एक surface area है. ठीक है, तो surface area that is dA if I consider as a surface area. ठीक है, dA if I consider as surface area, so the solid angle d omega is given as dA upon r square. That is d omega is given as d omega is equal to dA upon r square. मतलब if I take a whole sphere, if I take a whole sphere, okay, whole sphere का surface area क्या होगा, whole sphere का surface area होगा 4 pi r square. ठीक है, so I'm applying this formula for whole sphere. d omega is equal to, or d omega is equal to, for whole sphere the surface area is nothing but 4 pi r square divided by r square, because area of a sphere, area of surface area of the sphere is nothing but 4 pi r square. Therefore solid angle for whole sphere is equal to, omega is equal to 4 pi r square upon r square gets cancelled. Okay, so omega is equal to 4 pi radian. It means that for a whole solid sphere, the solid angle is equal to 4 pi steradian. Solid angle is equal to 4 pi steradian, and this solid angle is represented by or denoted by ओमेगा. ये आपको ओम्स लॉ में भी ये साइन मिलता है, इट इज ओमेगा ओम. ओके, सो इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय ओमेगा. सो सॉलिड एंगल ऑफ अ होल स्फीयर, यू कैन सी इट हियर, दैट इज 4 pi steradian. How we have derived? It is nothing but surface area upon r square. ठीक है, so this is all about the solid angle. Okay, now let's see what are the methods in order to calculate the length, mass and time. ठीक है, different methods in order to calculate the length, mass and time. Measurement. Now let's go for the measurement of length. Okay, so how to measure the length? Okay, so in order to measure the length measure करने के लिए दो methods है. पहली वाली है direct method. Direct method मतलब क्या? Suppose if I have to calculate the length of the board, directly I can take a meter tape and directly I can calculate. Okay, ये हो गया आपकी direct method. ठीक है, there are two methods. Number one, direct method. Second one is indirect method. Number first is direct method. नंबर सेकंड इज इनडायरेक्ट मेथड. ठीक है, डायरेक्ट मेथड मतलब क्या? इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट द लेंथ ऑफ एनीथिंग, सपोज बोर्ड है, डायरेक्टली मैं एक मीटर टेप लूंगा, डायरेक्टली कैलकुलेट करूंगा, 2 मीटर है, 4 मीटर है, 5 मीटर है, जो कुछ भी है उसे हम कहेंगे डायरेक्ट मेथड. ठीक है, मतलब इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट द थिंग्स, ओके, अप टू पर्टिकुलर रेंज. For example, if I want to calculate in centimeter, just I will take a scale and I will measure it. It's 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. If it is in micrometers, just I will take a vernier caliper. Okay, just I will take a vernier caliper. Then I can calculate for up to few millimeters, we can say. Okay, if I want to calculate in micrometer, I will use the screw gauge. मैं screw gauge use कर सकता हूँ कैलकुलेट करने के लिए. ओके, मैं 10⁻³ मीटर में कैलकुलेट करना हो तो मैं स्क्रू गेज यूज कर सकता हूँ. ठीक है, नाउ इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट अ डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम हियर टू अ पर्टिकुलर स्टार, मीन्स फॉर वेरी लार्ज डिस्टेंसेस. इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट अ डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम अर्थ टू सन, इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम अर्थ टू एनी स्टार, सीरियस. ओके, सो इन ऑर्डर टू कैलकुलेट फ्रॉम earth to any other things, means for very large distances I cannot take a meter tape and I cannot go from earth planet to any star, right? Is this thing possible? No, it is not possible. Now how these distances are measured? These distances are measured by indirect method. These distances are measured by indirect method. इस मेथड में आपको टेप यहाँ से चांद तक लेके जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, तो इस मेथड में हम क्या करेंगे? इस मेथड में एक इनडायरेक्ट मेथड, कौन सी मेथड है? एक इसमें एक मेथड है, इट्स कॉल्ड एज पैरेलैक्स मेथड. This method is called as parallax method. It is also indirect method. Okay. Now first of all, let me say you what is parallax. Parallax क्या होता है? ठीक है. अभी पैरेलैक्स इफेक्ट समझने के लिए आपको एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करना होगा. एक तो आपके हाथ में एक पेंसिल होगी, पेन होगी. ओके, जस्ट कीप इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर आइज. आपको क्या करना है? इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर आइज कीप करना है. ओके, यू हैव टू कीप दिस पेन इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर आइज. देन यू हैव टू क्लोज योर वन ऑफ द आई. Then you have to close your one of the eye. Next, you have to observe this image by only one eye. आपको एक ये इमेज जो है पेन की इमेज एक आँख से आपको देखना है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, क्लोज योर in next session just you have to close the other eye. Just you have to look. What happens is, after repeating all these things, you can see that there is an effect called as the object is appearing to be shifted. Object is appearing to be shifted. The effect in which object is appearing to be shifted, this effect is known as parallax. Got it? What you are seeing is here the object or the pen which you are holding or the pencil which you are holding. Okay, it is supposed to be shifted. It is supposed to be shifted, or it is appearing to be shifted, or it is seeming to be shifted, but actually it is not shifting. Actually it is not shifting. This effect is called as parallax effect. Same effect we are going to calculate the distance. By using the same effect we are going to calculate the distances. Okay, so how we are going to calculate the distance? Okay, now let's consider this is one of the planets, and here somewhere there is a star. Here somewhere there is a star. Okay, now you have to observe this star from two different places. Let's consider this as A point and B point. You have to object as my there are two eyes, A and B. ये दो आंखों से हमने देखा है ना. सिमिलरली पॉइंट A से आपको इस स्टार को देखना है और B से आपको इस स्टार को देखना है. ठीक है. सपोज फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर there is a distance D. From here to here there is a distance D. ठीक है. And suppose this is your B. This is the angle theta. Okay, this angle is called as parallax angle. This angle is called as parallax angle. ठीक है. Now if I apply the definition of angle, that is arc. Angle is equal to what? It is nothing but arc upon radius. ठीक है. Now we know that this distance B is very small as compared to D. Very small as compared to D. It means that B by D is very less than 1. Is very less than 1, it means that directly I can take theta, that is d theta also we can take. Theta is equal to arc की ये पूरा अगर छोटा हो जाएगा आर्क क्या हो जाएगा, आर्क मेरा हो जाएगा ए बी अपॉन रेडियस क्या हो जाएगा, रेडियस हो जाएगा डी. ठीक है, सो इट मीन्स दैट थीटा इज इक्वल टू बी अपॉन डी. थीटा इज इक्वल टू बी अपॉन डी. So what is our aim? Our aim is to calculate the distance from this point to that point. यहाँ से वहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस हमें निकालना है. So d is equal to what? D is equal to b. D is equal to what? D is equal to b upon theta. Okay. So in this way we can calculate the distance from Earth to any stars. Means the distances can be calculated from Earth to any stars by using parallax method. This particular method is called as पैरेलैक्स मेथड. वंस अगेन आई रिपीट. ओके, मैंने 2 पॉइंट्स लिए, 2 पॉइंट से एक ऑब्जेक्ट को मैं देख रहा हूँ. ठीक है, सो यहाँ से सब्सटेंड किया यहाँ पर यहाँ तक. लेट्स सपोज दिस इज अ पॉइंट O. ओके, नेक्स्ट AO is nothing but D, BO is also nothing but D. Okay, so we can say that B, this distance is very less comparable to BD or compared to D distance. Okay, as it is very less compared to D distance, so B by D is nothing but very less than equal to 1. It means that this is supposed to be arc, this B is supposed to be arc. Instead of directly, this is supposed to be arc because this theta is very small. Okay, as the theta is very small, this is supposed to be arc. Okay, so the angle theta is equal to arc. Arc क्या हो जाएगा, AB. Radius क्या हो जाएगा, D. So theta is equal to AB upon D, that is theta is equal to B upon D. Okay, so D is equal to B upon theta. So in this way we can calculate the distance between two objects. In this way we can calculate the distance between two objects. Okay, A is supposed to be one eye, B is supposed to be other eye. Okay, so AO we can say, or the D distance is supposed to be the distance between our eyes to that particular object. Okay, so AB का अंतर होगा B और AO का होगा D, BO का होगा D. Okay, so from this we can formulate the formula, that is theta is equal to B upon D and D is equal to B upon theta. So in this way we can calculate the distance between Earth and various stars, or for very large distance we use this effect, that is called as parallax effect, and this method is called as parallax method. Now let's see some practical units, okay, which we use practically other than the meter. Okay, we use some practical units for very small distance. We use Fermi. For example, if you want the diameter of an atom, okay, generally we say it as 1 Fermi and so on. So means we use the distances Fermi. So what are its what to say convergence? Let's see. 1 Fermi is nothing but 10 raised to power minus 15 meter. 1 Fermi क्या होता है, 10 raised to power minus 15 meter. Second is you can say 1 astronomical units. One astronomical unit is the average. Astronomical unit is nothing but 1.496 into 10 raised to power 11 meter. So what is this 1 astronomical unit? मतलब क्या होता है? It is the average distance from Earth to Sun. What is the average distance of from Earth to Sun? The average distance from Earth to Sun is nothing but 1 astronomical unit, that is 1.496 into 10 raised to power 9.46 into 10 raised to power 15 meter. So 1 light year is nothing but the distance covered by the light in 1 year. The distance covered by the light in 1 year. So with this, this is nothing but the distance, or with this distance we can what to say, we can have the speed of, for example, the speed of the light is 3 lakh kilometer per second, that is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. So if the light is traveling with this speed, okay, in 1 year it will cover the distance of 1 light year, that is 9.46 into 10 raised to power 15 meter. Okay, next 1 parsec. 1 parsec is nothing but 3.26 light years. 1 parsec is nothing but 3.26 light years. or if you want in the case of meters, or that is SI unit of length, that is nothing but 3.08 into 10 power 16 meter. Okay, these are the practical units which you use in your physics. In problems, in various problems we use these units. There is 1 Fermi 10 power minus 15 we use in very, for example, in order to calculate the size of atom. Okay, we use this 1 Fermi. Astronomical unit is the distance, what to say, the average distance from sun to earth, or earth to sun. The average distance from earth to sun, it is to be 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. 1 light year is nothing but 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. Next, 1 parsec is nothing but 3.26 times the light year. Okay, these are the practical units.